Let's say you want to make peach cobblers and you need to go to the store and get all of your ingredients, and of course you need peaches. And so in order to find the best, most ripe, succulent, sweet, juicy ones, you're going to squish them all to find the best ones. And a cervix is actually quite a bit like a fruit. It can be ripe or not ripe. And that's the actual medical term we use, is ripe or not ripe. So a cervix that's not ripe is way far back in your pelvis and hard to find. It's thick and it's hard in consistency. And then in the days to weeks leading up to delivery, when you go into labor spontaneously, your body begins to release hormones called prostaglandins that act on the cervix and ripen it. So as it ripens, it moves forward in your pelvis. It's easier to find. It's softer in consistency, and it begins to thin out. Then if you go into labor on your own, your brain starts to release a hormone called oxytocin, which acts on the uterus and tells it to contract. And once the cervix has been ripened, it will respond to regular and intense contractions by dilating. And that's the true definition of labor, is cervical dilation from hour to hour. So it's actively changing. So in your case, the doctor has said that you need to be induced for a medical reason at 39 weeks. They plan on bringing you in and giving you Cervidil and then starting Pitocin in the morning. And again, this is just mimicking what your body would have done if it was to go into labor naturally. The cervix needs to ripen, and then once it's ripened, then the Pitocin is what's going to make you have regular and intense contractions, so your cervix will start changing. Now, you also said that at your last appointment, you were 2 centimeters and 75% effaced, and that means that you've done some work on your own up to this point. So because of that, the nurse at the hospital will likely check your cervix first as soon as you get there. And then if you've changed from that, they'll call the doctor and see if the doctor wants to change the plan. If you've dilated more or the cervix is thinned out, it's soft, it's moved forward, there may not be a need for the cervical ripening agent, and maybe they can just start Pitocin. But again, it depends on what your cervix is at that time. And then beyond that, there's no way to tell how your body's going to respond to either the ripening agent or the Pitocin. Some women go quickly, some women take a long time, and I always say it's best to plan for the worst and hope for the best. So plan on it taking a while, and if it goes faster for you, then you'll just be pleasantly surprised. Congratulations ahead of time on the birth of your baby, and if you have any more questions in the future, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.